Another season of Lent. Another season of Lent. Depending on how you state it, represents an attitude of your heart. Lent is not meant to be something that you just go through a checklist of 46 days to get to Easter. Lent is meant to be a time of contemplation, a time of self-reflection, and a time to consider what Jesus Christ went through because of his love and dedication to his Father, but also because of his love for you and for me. If we go simply from Christmas and show up at Easter without Lent, without Maundy Thursday, without Good Friday, we miss so much of the amazing love and sacrifice of the salvation story. We miss the opportunity to see just how far Jesus dug into the soil of our humanity. We don't understand the sin and death Jesus crushed when he conquered the grave. And we can't view ourselves as we truly are, trapped in sin, without hope except for the grace of Jesus. During Lent, we have the opportunity to look at our own brokenness and invite Jesus to meet us there. But we don't just look inward during Lent. We're also to look upward and forward, keeping our eyes unwaveringly on Jesus as we take each step of this journey to Easter. Hebrews 12:2. Oh, come, let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the founder and perfecter of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is seated at the right hand of the throne of God. Ash Wednesday kicks off the 40 days of Lent, and at the end of the service today, each of us will have an opportunity to have ashes placed on our forehead, and the words spoken, remember that you are dust, and to dust you shall return. It's kind of a jarring reminder in a world that says, have as much fun as you can now, and worry about the consequences later. Lent lets us dwell in the reality that we are mortal. Even with Christ in our lives, we still fall into temptation. We fail and we fall. And we are in need, and we desire mercy and forgiveness, and we need rescue from our brokenness. We can know that we don't have to do this journey on our own. Jesus Christ goes with us. Ash Wednesday and having ashes placed on us indicates that we too are mourning our sin, and that we humbly are repenting and desiring a change in our life. Jesus saves us through his sacrifice and gives us new life in him, meeting us in our weakness and in our failures, and he ministers to us in this time of Lent. If we allow him into the habits of our heart, he will bring us through the hopelessness and into a realization of the truth of our complete dependence on him. Last year we used a new acronym for Lent, Living Every Day Newly Transformed. LCM, Living Christ's Mission. Both of these require an acknowledgement on our dependence on Christ and keeping our eyes on Jesus. Our theme for Lent this year is All Eyes on Jesus. It'll give us an opportunity to look at Jesus and learn from him, as we work towards transforming our lives to be more like him. Seeking Jesus, honoring Jesus, looking to become more like Jesus. That is what our Lenten journey together is to be. Transforming ourselves more into the likeness of Jesus. Now, as we go through the Passion story and we look at the different people that had part of that story, when they looked at Jesus, what did they see? All Eyes on Jesus asks us to look at Jesus through the various characters' eyes and their viewpoints. Did they misunderstand him? Did they recognize him as the Son of God? Do we find ourselves also having some of the not-so-wonderful eyes? Eyes of betrayal, eyes of denial, eyes of doubt, murderous eyes, sleepy eyes, misjudging eyes. With passages from God's Word, we want to challenge ourselves to consider, what do we see when we look into the eyes of Jesus? Our prayer is that through our Lenten journey this year, as we again journey to the cross, and again contemplate the horrible suffering and death of Jesus on Good Friday, and the wonderful, glorious Easter message on Easter morning, that he is risen. He is risen indeed. Let us focus and learn to fix our eyes on Jesus. Today, we just heard Pastor Emily share from the Gospel of Mark, a time where a beautiful, heartfelt action was performed by this unknown, unnamed woman to Jesus, out of love and respect for him, sacrificially giving of herself and of her possessions, and because of these actions, she is still remembered today as the one who anointed Jesus. The eyes of the people at the party looked at what she did as outrageous and inappropriate and wasteful. They were angry at such a wasteful action. They were very quick to judge. I would say, misjudge her actions. But through the eyes of Jesus, we see kindness. We see love and respect. We see sacrifice, heartfelt dedication, and devotion to Jesus. There are many lessons on the eyes of Jesus and how he responds when our sinful flesh might cause us to judge differently. Remember the widow's mite? The people were watching the treasury. They saw those putting in large sums of money, and it was seen to be a very generous gift. And then they saw the widow putting in her 2 small coins. Judgment. She gave very little from a worldly perspective, but through the eyes of Jesus and through his heart, he knew the situation, and she was giving all she had. She was giving sacrificially, not out of her abundance, but out of her poverty and her love and obedience. The rich were not giving sacrificially, but out of their overabundance. The misjudging eyes. How about Mary and Martha? From an outward perspective, Mary looks lazy. Judgment. Martha was doing all the work. Mary needs to get up and do her part. Yet, through the eyes of Jesus, he says Mary has chosen the better. To be at the feet of Jesus. Misjudgment. Then the woman caught in the act of adultery. The teachers of the law and the Pharisees came dragging her before Jesus, looking for a confirmation of the judgment that they thought she should have. Looking for permission to stone her, to let her have it for the wrong things that she was doing. And how does Jesus respond? by writing in the dirt. What he wrote, we don't know. But he states, he without sin, throw the first stone. The judgmental eyes of those gathered, the misjudging eyes, and then the eyes of Jesus. He simply points out that everyone has sinned, and everyone is in need of forgiveness. Everyone is in need of a Lenten journey to come to Jesus, to ask for forgiveness, and to have their lives transformed, and to live a transformed life for Christ, as the Mary Magdalene did from that point forward. Misjudging. All too often we make a snap judgment through our own righteousness and goodness and our perceived authority, as if we are on the throne and we're called to be the judge and the jury. All too often on our own, we judge others by their actions, and yet when it comes to ourselves, we want others to judge us by our intentions. In all of these previous scenarios, Jesus saw both the actions and the intentions. He saw the heart, and through his grace, mercy, and patience, then judged accordingly. Judging a book by its cover, how often do we make a decision to judge based upon the color of someone's skin, or how they're dressed, or how young or old they are? Looking for opportunities to let someone have it, to point out their flaws, their mistakes, their shortcomings, to stand in judgment and authority over someone else, when we should be more patient and truly get to know what's under the cover, to take into consideration both the intentions and the actions, looking at situations through the eyes of Jesus. Now, don't get me wrong, we as Christians are called to bring correction when something is contrary to what God's Word says. We are to shine the light of Christ and the Word on every situation. What does God's Word say? We hear people tell us, Christians are so judgmental. They are unkind and unloving and hypocritical. Because of sin, we do fall short. And we do make mistakes. And we sometimes act in not so loving way, when we should act more like Jesus. We're not called to attack or belittle or make fun of someone's sin or failure, but we are, like Christ, to love them. Show them the truth in God's Word. Not from our word, not because I say so, but what does God's Word say? We're to direct all through God's Word. Not from our judgmental heart, pointing out that someone's sin is worse than our own, but to also admit our own faults and our shortcomings and come alongside them and go to God's Word together, admitting that I too have failed. I too have sinned. I too fall short. And let's go to God together and see what his Word says. The person on the bus who looks disheveled and appears dirty, we don't know what challenges they may have faced. The eyes of Jesus come alongside that person and offer love and compassion, just like the love and compassion that Jesus offers us. Jesus has sacrificed so much for us. We need to look at Lent as an opportunity to reflect on our own lives. What can we do differently that would allow the world to see more of Jesus in us? To be more quick to forgive, to be more quick to show love, and to be more quick to show service and to help. Random acts of kindness. So many people look to give up something for Lent. I encourage you to do that. Give up anger. Give up bitterness. Give up jealousy and hatred, prejudice, and judgmental heart. Give up resentment and vengeance. And in place, helping hand, encouragement, caring, sharing, and praying. Living out Christ's mission of seeking and saving the lost. To teach and come alongside others, helping them to transform their lives also into the image of Christ. As we hear in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it's not proud, it doesn't dishonor, it's not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no records of wrong. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. Christ never fails. When we fail, we look to Christ, and he takes our hand, picks us up, and we continue the journey together. All eyes on Jesus, striving every day to live our lives truly transformed into his image. Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim